I'm Dadhichi from the website astrology.com.au. Thanks for being here. Look, I just noticed one of your ruling planets, anyhow, in the old scheme, Mars, does make an extraordinarily important transit this month, later in the month. So I wanted to give you a bit of good news first, that Mars will move into your sun sign. That will definitely activate you. And really, it's been a very, very weird period for you. You've had this ongoing conjunction between Mars, this planet we're talking about, and Saturn. And in really the sector of the zodiac that has a lot to do with secrets. And we all know about the Scorpionic, secretive dimension. But there's another element to this, because these two planets are bitter enemies in the zodiac. And so I think you've had a lot of frustration. You've been unable to decide on a course of action just now. And it's probably driving a lot of you crazy. Tonight, as I speak, looking at the horoscope, we have Mars at 15 degrees in Libra, moving into a reasonably quick conjunction to Saturn at 23. So in astro speak, I don't want to bamboozle you with technology and technical terms, but 8 degrees of separation is usually the time when this influence is going to be felt. And that's around now, up till that date that I've given you. Maybe a little bit earlier. You'll probably start to feel some relief from that, maybe around the 21st of August, when the Sun creates a really nice sextile or 60-degree aspect to your ruling planet. So I'm glad I can give you that bit of information. And I really think this has been going on for months. We see some sort of turnaround here in your work. Now, a decision you've just made, this is very weird saying this, it's like a Groundhog Day moment, because I'm actually a Scorpio, and something like this has just happened to me right now in my professional arena specifically, and this is what I was about to say to you. The retrograde Mercury with the Sun, that's your professional planet, in the career sector now, indicates some decision you want to make. You may have already made it, some of you. You may have to backtrack on that. You may have to change your mind on that. Or someone is going to give you a very, very convincing argument. You may still stick to your guns, but it's going to put you in the hot seat for just a little while, I think, in terms of maybe second-guessing yourself and wondering, hey, did I make the right decision? Should I take this path? So yeah, you have to really rely on your Scorpionic intuition. And in this case, I don't think all your intellectual gymnastics are going to help this. I think this is a case of, as the moment arises, you're going to be presented with a whole lot of new data, a whole lot of new information, and perhaps the decision will surprise you either way. So it's an interesting month for you. Don't let frustration build up. And in particular, I'm not always keen to see ruling planets such as Mars associated with Saturn. Not a great time of the year to travel. It does make you injury prone just now. For some of you, it has implication to the ocular nerves and depending on your age, the eyesight. And in some ancient Vedic scriptures, the 12th house has to do with your feet. So ankles, feet, the lower part of your body may be subjected to problems. This is an air sign. This conjunction takes place in the sign of Libra. So for some of you that have been leading sedentary lives, this is a wake-up call. You may be experiencing difficulty in circulation or the flow of air, specifically, which is causing a lowering of blood pressure. So you need to work on your breathing techniques. Get that blood pumping to the extremities. So it may not actually be an injury. It could just be sluggish circulation that's causing some aches and pains in that lower part of your body. Main highlights this month, that conjunction of Mars and Saturn takes place on the 15th of August. We do have that full moon taking place straight away as the month kicks off. And that will be occurring in your zone of domestic circumstances. There may be some quick changes for you. Some of you will have to travel or you may be too tied up elsewhere to spend the time at home that you'd like to. So that's between the 1st and the 4th. We then jump into that conjunction of Saturn that I've said it's been building up to the 15th. Some of you are going to feel this probably even to the end of the month. So depending on how well you handle the situation that I said may arise there, especially if you're confronted by someone making an offer to you. You won't know whether you're Arthur or Martha. Yes? No? How do I decide on this? Thereafter we see, I've mentioned the 24th of August. There's an interesting and positive triangular aspect between your ruling planet Mars and Neptune on the 26th. This to me seems like some breakthrough will take place, especially if you've been trying to bring to fruition some creative project or some ideal that you've had. This is an exceptional spiritual and material aspect that's combined very, very nicely. There's a lot of harmony here. So the head and the heart, the spirit and the world, these two, what sometimes seem like diametrically opposed parts of your life, are going to come together really, really nicely. That to me should herald a nice conclusion to the month for most of you. I hope you'll take the time to come to my website if you want the more detailed daily analysis or personal readings of myself and some of my colleagues. We have dozens of astrologers now available ready to help you. If you want to look into the nitty-gritty of your horoscope, this of course is for the masses, and I welcome you to come there and visit me there at astrology.com.au. Thanks for your time. I look forward to seeing you here next month. Bye-bye.